Mr. Heavyweight Boxing today?
Hey, what's up, man? This is Chris, the Nightmare Ariola, and you're watching Mission Boxing.
Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? All right, man. So this came out yesterday on Boxing Scene. They did an article on Anthony Joshua. He was talking about he's planning on returning before year's end. And I know even just during the post-fight presser, actually, it was said, all right. But Boxing Scene did an article on it anyway, so shouts out to Boxing Scene. But I'm just going to read some of the quotes from that and give my opinion, man, about who I want to see Anthony Joshua fight next, all right? So just reading the quotes here. AJ said, I spoke to Eddie and asked if I can go in November because momentum is important, Joshua said. He said December, I will take 2 weeks off, all right? So Joshua wants to come in November, but Eddie said, hey, man, we're going to wait till December, all right? Joshua also went on to say, I am a fighter for life, and the fire never dies. Come on, come all. Whoever wants it can get it, all right? He also said 11 months out of the ring is a long time. I don't know if I exercise any demons. I don't know how to answer that. I tried a different style. What got me through the early days when I was beating guys that I shouldn't have been. With only 3 years as an amateur, I was beating guys out of sheer hunger and passion. I wanted to compete and give him more of a competitive fight. It's really hard to say. I am proud of myself. I am just really upset deep down in my heart. Trust me, fucking hell, deep down. All right. And that's just him talking about the loss to Usyk when he was at the post-fight presser. All right. But looking forward, though, man, he wants to be back in November, December. All right. We know that Deontay Wilder, who I want to see him fight, fights October 15th. Now, let's just say Wilder goes in there and take care of business and knocks out Robert Helenius or just gets the victory, period. He gets a victory, he moves on. And then AJ does come back in December. I'm not sure against who. Maybe a Dillian White rematch. Maybe a Michael Hunter fight. Maybe a fight against Zhilei Zhang. We don't know, all right? But if he does come back and he does get a win, 2023, man, first quarter of it, I would love to see Anthony Joshua take on Deontay Wilder. I think it's about that time. All right, this isn't how it was a few years ago when both guys were undefeated and they were kind of lobbying and jockeying for a position and about how much money is being offered and you need to take this deal. You're the A side. You're the B side. I'm the A side, so on and so forth. All right. Look, at this point, man, both guys, Anthony Joshua has taken 3 losses since then. Back in those days when they were going back and forth about who's A side, who's B side, when Joshua was unified champion and Wilder was WBC champion. And Wilder has taken 2 losses and a draw since all that stuff was going on. All right. So at this point, man, I don't want this era to go past without these 2 guys fighting each other. To me, at this point, they both made as much money, you know what I'm saying, they both made a lot of money from what I've seen. They seem very comfortable in their life. And it doesn't seem like any of them really have to fight again. I think it's all just sheer now about legacy and want to define themselves in this era. All right. So at this point, man, it's just about pride. It's just about bragging rights. It's just about who's the champion between the two. You know, who's the champion between in our personal matchup. And I would love to see this fight, man. But I think it's about time to get this fight going. Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. Nothing to really lose. Both guys, I'm not saying that both guys don't want to be champion again. I'm not trying to say that. Right now, I want to see Usyk and Fury fight. I know Fury said he's retired. The WBC got him. They gave him until what? They only gave him 10 days. And I think that's closing down. I think it's about 4 more days, man. 5 more days. We got to come up with his decision about his WBC strap. All right, so hopefully he doesn't retire because I want to see him fight Usyk for Undisputed. And in the meantime, in between time, I want to see Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua. 2 power punchers. Like I said, 2 former champions, guys with really nothing to lose. It'll just be fighting. It's just about pride, man, and about who's just the champion between the 2, all right? Then after that, seeing how everything plays out, the winner can, strive to become, champion again, all right? But just getting this out there to you guys, man, not going to do too much of a style breakdown about the Joshua Wilder, but just as a fan, giving my input about how I still want to see this fight. Anthony Joshua, he lost that fight to Usyk, still marketable. He didn't go out there and get blasted out in a round or 2. He actually won some rounds, thought it was a competitive fight, although I gave it to Usyk. He had some bright moments in the ninth round. Actually came in there and tried to get the job done. All right, but what do y'all think about this, man? Do you still want to see Anthony Joshua fight Deontay Wilder? Let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm gone.